Welcome back, guys. Ben here, and today we are checking out a demo for a game called The Left Behind. It's a post-apocalyptic survival game. Explore a typical Dutch open-world landscape at daytime and beware of hordes of enemies coming in at night. Loot and hunt to survive. Each night, the game becomes increasingly challenging. How long will you survive? This is from developer Extrude. This demo has actually been out for quite a while, but it has had an update for the recent Steam Next Fest, which is what we're in at the moment in June 2026. I will leave a link to the Steam page in the description below. You can add to your wish list, all that kind of stuff really helps devs out, and you can also check it out yourself as well. There's a good indication that this demo will still be around after Steam Next Fest has ended, since it was here before as well, but like I said, might not be around depending on when you're watching it. But yeah, this is looks quite interesting, especially being like set in the Netherlands as well as a zombie survival. Not somewhere that you normally come across, but they've really focused on apparently letting you explore typical Dutch landscapes in a post-apocalyptic setting, and you can play this solo or co-op as well, and you can play with up to 4 people in total. So the full game is going to have an actual like full story, achievements, a full map. It's going to have a solo survival mode, kind of like just a horde mode, and like endless waves and boss battles and things like that. But yeah, we're going to check it out and see what's here. There's around about 30 minutes of game time apparently here, so in the demo at the moment. So yeah, let's see what it's all about. I don't think let me just have a look. Yeah, the full game does have a release date at the moment, 27th of July, so it has been penciled in for that, so about 5 weeks from the point of recording this. So yeah, would be expecting a fairly decent experience, but I know demos aren't always updated to the same kind of newest build or anything like that. But let's check it out and see what it's like. Sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. This is The Left Behind. So we get to play the story, and then Endless Wave is locked. Then you get survival mode, which is explore the open world. So, and then debug. Okay, let's start game. This is developed by one person. It's a solo dev.
Hello?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Here we are. Yeah, developed by one person.
Hello? 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 Hey, man. Finally, someone else who I can talk to. Do you have a radio or something with you? I can see that this signal's getting weaker by the minute.
We do not. Oh, we do. Turn on radio.
There you go. That's better. Now then, there should be a big antenna near you. It's from a guy I know who had an illegal radio station. It was actually pretty cool. But yeah, go over to that station and turn the antenna on. That way I can reach you better. Because this signal's pretty dang weak. Oh, and watch out inside the house. There are...
Okay. So we're playing this, I think it would only let me go as high as 1440p. We're playing everything on Epic with Lumen and volumetric fog. And we're getting about 78 to 80 frames at the moment. It looks quite nice. There's no DLSS or anything or FSR happening at the moment. It's not in the game. Oh, okay. Can't loot them. So zombies roam through the map will hear you better if you run. Okay. So you better not run. Find the antenna, turn on the power. That's it there. So it's this house, I'm guessing. Very early UI. Like on the left-hand side, you got, I guess, health. Doesn't actually say. Hunger, thirst, and then the bottom one is our stamina. Yeah, it's not really like a survival crafter from the looks of it. Bit more of a wave-based. Doing it.
Hey, you're
There we
there.
go.
Welcome back to Earth, my friend. I saw your ship crashing nearby and thought I should check in. There are not a lot of people to talk with these days, you know, so I got to work right away. You're from the Tyrell mission, right? You've been up there pretty long,
Oh,
huh?
been in space.
Really curious how space must be. But, I should get you up to speed first, because actually we don't have a whole lot of time to chat. You see, something crashed down on Earth a while ago. It spread an ugly virus really quickly, infected most of Earth's population. And then, it was gone. No more virus.
Oh,
I'll tell you more about that later. Yeah, everyone infected turned into these zombie-like creatures. It's now been 2 months since I've noticed the virus.
2 months. Okay.
So actually, you walking around in the field's a good test for me to be sure.
Okay. It's just not airborne.
Anyway, you should prepare for the night. The nights here are not safe. And now that the virus is gone, the zombies have started to hunt for the remaining population at night. So be careful. There's a mechanical shop nearby you. I'll send you the coordinates.
There's no
There
loot.
should be some kind of weapon in
An
there to
Audi
protect
R8.
yourself. Oh, and don't forget to search for some food and water in the meantime, too. I gotta go, but I'll talk to you later, okay? Good luck.
Good luck. And here are the zombies. Bodies despawn as well. So, doesn't look like there's a map. We have XP and a level and all that stuff as well. C to change over the shoulder. Got a hammer. Does hammer let us, like, build or something? No. Find a weapon and survive the first night. Okay. Okay. Blocked off the upstairs. I mean, I can't profess to have really been all over the Netherlands because I've only really been to Amsterdam. But I guess from the house shapes and stuff, it's on very straight roads. Yeah, you can believe this wasn't America. Which is where a lot of zombie survival games are set. Like floaty. Floaty if you jump in. Got some canned tomatoes, that's good. Doesn't seem like you can like barricade anything, so do you just... I don't know if it's like a set safe house or... You know what I mean? On at first glance you're like, oh, maybe it's like a surrounded... Okay, let's just take all. That. Back upstairs. Well, we do have a flashlight with F as well. And go upstairs again. Nothing up here though. Oh no, is that nighttime? Maybe we could stay up here. Okay. Do we just sit and hide? I don't know if that's wise. Can you save? Oh, you can. I think I'd be a lot more interested in this game if it wasn't like a wave-based survival. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, so they just all know we're here as well. This needs a lot of work. Oh my god, there's so many. I don't know if I'm meant to have a gun. We didn't find one. At least at night, they're one hit. Yeah, I don't know about this one. It's a little bit rough around the edges. I get it from a point of view of like, oh, trying to survive the night, get a score. What was that other zombie game we played a while ago? Survive the Nights. Had a similar thing, but that base building, that had a little bit more substance to it. With zombies survival crafting games, I like to like kind of get lost in the world, I guess, and like really immerse myself in it. And as soon as you're like trying to aim for like a high score, it just feels like it's not a permanent thing, you know. It's a finite, it's gonna be a finite experience. We can open doors. Can open the door from here. Riveting stuff. Maybe you're meant to be more gung-ho and be like charging around everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's like, it sounds like I'm basically like, oh, if you make a completely different game, then I'd like it. But, and it's not like,
man,
I've been missold or anything.
Night.
Let's listen to what this guy says.
Huh? And you're still not infected.
What a rush.
That's awesome. Since you survived, I think it's time you and I get properly introduced, don't you think? My name is Gordon, and I also work for the Tyrell Company, but at their research center here in Holland as head of research. So we're basically
Americans in Holland.
Like I said,
the Netherlands.
Something crashed down here on Earth. They landed everywhere, man. I had suspected that something was wrong, but everyone thought that I was some kind of nut job. Well, look at me now, alive and kicking. Those stupid people, they were all taking pictures with these objects from space, like it was some kind of freaking tourist attraction. Then all of a sudden, they activated all at once, pumping the virus through the air. A lot of people got infected very fast. Anyway, I could really use your help with all my research. Since you survived your first night, that should be easy for you. I left some of the research I did about those objects at my work. Could you bring me the research papers left at my office? It's right next to the cemetery.
Okay. We've got a landmark to head towards, cemetery, and then his research lab is there. I was just eating a little bit there. We've got some more water. That's good. Yeah, there's a lot of like cookie cutter. Like a lot of the homes and stuff are There's not a ton of interactivity. There's a little thing you can pick up here and there. I mean, it's just one of those that... Interesting idea. Oh, you can jump through the window, though. In a way. It's funny how the daytime zombies take way more hits as well. At least at night. I like that, though. I think that would have been really annoying if it was, like... 3 or 4 hits. Is there any... You don't even have, like, weapon stats. So it's not even like, oh yeah, this one's better than that one. What I do like, though, is that they've gone for a different environment. I don't know how they settled on the Netherlands, but... Like I said, I can't really attest to the quality of a Dutch suburb. Where is he? Camera really closes in on you. Oh, there he is. Oh, no, okay. Weird physics going on. Seems like quite a decent size area. But yeah, it's... I don't know. I like that they've tried to do a bit of a different setting. Quite like the idea is what, like, the premise... landing there. I like the premise of, like, we've been up in space and we've crash landed back down or something, and meanwhile it all went to shit. Like, fair enough. Got a big axe now. Doesn't seem to be a map at the moment. I think that was on the something they're gonna have in the full game. There are firearms because... I mean, we're getting things like salt, which we can just eat. A bag of salt. Just because. Well, there might be like food crafting, like put some ingredients together, but yeah, there are firearms because there's things on the Steam screenshots, like the carousel bit, showing you using like a firearm. So yeah, and I guess every night it gets more increasingly difficult. I don't know. It's very rough still at the moment, I'd say. I think if this was like, oh, it's coming out next year, and this is like what I'm working with as a solo dev, and I'm really, you know, looking to get some feedback, some pointers, and then we're gonna like build a really good game based off that feedback, then it's pretty interesting. Like, I don't know what the leveling up is doing. But yeah, it's almost... I don't know. It feels... okay. It feels really bizarre for, like, this to be coming out in a month. And on the other hand, it might be that this is quite... This has been updated, but it's, like, an older demo build. So, you know, the main game is much further along, but the demo is meant to sell me the game, right? It's meant to sell you the game. And at the moment, it's kind of just a little food and drink simulator, like picking those things up. Can hear the zombies. There's him as well. Okay. Few of them there now. I don't know. I don't want to see if they'll come in. Okay, yeah. Little shopping trolley. Oh, you can actually move that. Interesting. I'm guessing that's the cemetery. Need level 10. Why? Why? Okay. Yeah, I think there's some weird gameplay decisions here. I think if this was a survival game with story, like an actual survival crafter, and you could build a, like, think surrounded, right? But with these graphics instead of the low poly. And you could have like a full kind of, you know, Dutch suburban, a little bit like a State of Decay in a way, isn't it? But I can't even get in there. Then there's a lot more like promise with that. But yeah, this as it stands feels a little. Yeah, this feels. I'm concerned that this is coming out next month. Weirdest freaking bathroom ever. Haven't seen one of them open a door yet. I'm curious about. Yeah, I don't understand the leveling. I don't know what's it doing. Like, there's no, as far as I'm aware, there's no menu for it. No. No menu, like character menu, skill points, progression, like more stamina, more melee damage. Got to be able to open a door, right? Love that. Sung Sam. I'm guessing that's a no. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, they have those game modes, I think, but I think just because the core experience is this whole, like, night 2 with score and all that kind of stuff, and how long can you survive, it's enough for me to be like, yeah, it's not for me. But that doesn't necessarily mean it might not be for you. It's just, I don't know, not that kind of challenge thing I'm looking for, really. I don't think they're even pathing to us properly. Yeah. Not sure. Again, riveting. Let's just go die. Oh, there they are. There they are. Oh, now we're actually, like, stuck. Oh, there's like a... ammo, but we don't have ammo. So basically just hide upstairs. Yeah, it's not ready. It's not ready. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? I think this is, like I said, not my kind of thing from a gameplay point of view, I don't think. It's not going to hit the marks that I want it to do, but even, like, locking off the progression behind getting to, like, level 10, like, who cares? Who cares? Like, just let me in if I want to go in sooner. Or actually put something behind it, like, you need bolt cutters to cut through a chain, you know what I mean? Like, don't just be like, oh yeah, you need to be level 10. That is the research facility. And it's invisible walls. No. Okay. Okay. A lot of the same, like, car assets sprung around everywhere as well. This area is still under construction. Curious how it will look. Wish this the game on Steam. This will be eventually what we get up to. But yeah, I don't know. It's got one of those things where I'm like, ooh, interesting foundation, but feels like it's just gonna be too rough. And like I said, the whole surviving the nights waves by waves, and I'd much rather if this was like a long-term kind of survival game. I don't know if his research is in one of these at all. No quest log. No objective marker. Do not enter. Probably in there. We entered. Save the planet.
Hey, Space Boy! You found them? Wow, that's great! And you're still alive! You know, I actually realized I need some samples for my research as well. There's a large swimming pool that's by the train station in Forest. Could you go over there and get me some samples from the filtering system? I've been trying to determine if the virus is resistant to the chemicals in the water. But you'll probably need some better gear for that. You should check the attics of the buildings nearby the swimming pool. Sometimes people store their guns up there. You'll need the extra fire because that place is dangerous. Lots of zombies seem to come from over there at night, so you better be careful.
Okay. Not sure where the swimming pool would be. Is that the antenna with the house we were at? It's gone in some massive circle. Yeah, it's probably where I'm going to leave it for this one. Like I said, not really hitting the mark for me. It's interesting because there's some like cool ideas. It's just very, very rough. And if this was a vertical slice for, you know, 2027, then that's one thing. But yeah, it's coming out in a month, so I'm concerned and don't know what the price point will be. But I think if you're curious, definitely download the demo. Check it out yourself. Oh, check it out yourself. See if it's for you. But Yeah, some weird sound effects. Okay. But yeah. Baby food. But yeah, that's where we're going to leave it for this one. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.